No, but you shouldn't, play favorites.
So tell us everything about the new season.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you all the dirt.
We already got it.
Just between us.
Yeah, I'll kill him. No, wait.
Oops, sorry.
Actually, I won't have to. They'll kill him. No, sci-fi. You know what a pain in the ass sci-fi is. You can't say anything. You can't say anything about anybody. Everybody's dead. Warehouse 13, season 4. Everybody's dead. That's what the poster should be. I'd watch that, wouldn't you?
Was it hard for you to come up with how to follow up the third?
No, actually, I knew how it was going to end. I mean, I knew the solution when we pitched it, and I actually pitched the next episode last year to just Mark Stern, and he said, no, save that. Just blow up the warehouse at the end of the season. Oh, okay. Save me having to write. Now I know what season 4, episode 1 is, so we're good. I was all ready to go. No, I knew how we could get out of this corner. I had a way all planned, but then getting beyond that, and what's cool about this year is the way we deal with this problem that we created creates an even bigger problem. Creates an emotional dangerous arc for Artie that he follows all year on. It puts him head to head with Brent Spiner all year, and it culminates in a really cool. I'm so excited about this season. I think it's the most exciting season yet because it's really emotional, and I think having established and built this family and make them really care about each other. Now the cool thing is that it's great to love, it's great to have a family, but what happens when danger steps into that? What happens when your family's at risk? What happens when something really awful happens in your family? How do you deal with it? How does a family deal with mortality? How does a family deal with loss, with fear? And it brings them closer together. The whole season is very emotional. The first episode is like an Indiana Jones episode to me. It's like National Treasure meets Indiana Jones, and not Crystal Skull, the good ones.
Thank you.
And it's even I have to say I watch it. I enjoy.
Oh
Crystal
no, I know,
Skull.
but still.
Anything with him in it. And then we build the season to I think the most emotional, powerful moments we've had this year. In episodes 9 and 10, I think are the most powerful moments we've ever done on the show. It's just really great, and it's just our guys. It's just our gang. But the way they have to deal with it all is just really incredibly powerful.
How hard is it to make us laugh and cry at the same time?
Well, that's
we doing a lot more like this.
Yeah, I think, and you know what? I have a great writing staff. I have a magnificent cast that can do that. It's really hard, because sometimes it will be an incredibly dangerous moment, and I'll have a joke in the script, and sometimes I get a note saying, is that the right time for a joke? And I'm like, yes, that's actually the only time for the joke. When the knife is at your throat, that's when you do the joke. Because that's when it's the most powerful. That's when it makes you laugh the hardest. That's when it surprises you. That oh my God, he made a joke. They're hanging by ropes, and they're going to make a joke. And that to me is the great, the joy of this show is that we can do that. The other jokes are just jokes. If you just do a joke in the moment. But this is like, humor is what gets them through their day. Yeah, exactly. It's how Pete and Micah and all of them can get. It's how they get through. It's how they live in this crazy world of insanity. And so, but because they can turn on a dime. I mean, I think in the first episode you're gonna be laughing and crying all the way through it. And these guys, second episode too. It's just a really cool. I don't know what's going on.
It's more werewolves and vampires. Don't mind them.
The place is filling up with costumes. I should have worn a costume.
Do you guys how much do you guys research the artifacts?
A lot.
Do you really
A lot.
go
Yes,
into it?
I'm really tough on the writers about that. I'm just saying, if anybody ever makes something up, I will wring their necks.
Good.
It all has to be based on absolute truth. Now we can bend the truth and play with it and come up with things because H.G. Wells was not a woman.
Right.
But you have to know everything about it before you break the rule. You have to understand it intensely. It's like Robert McKee's story structure. Like, understand all the story before you can break the rules. You got to understand the rules before you can break them.
Right.
So we really research everything thoroughly, as much as Wikipedia allows.
I was just going to say, it is the internet.
Thank God for Wikipedia and the internet. Oh my God. Can you imagine? I spent all day in the library looking for books.
Jack, I don't mean to grab that question, sorry, but we asked Jamie Murray if she was still doing spin-offs. Is that what she's doing Defiance now? She said, stay there, same city.
Sure. I do it. It's all up to sci-fi. I think it's a dangerous proposition to get into a prequel and a period piece. I mean, those are dangerous things because it's expensive. To create 1890s anywhere is expensive. much less on a regular weekly basis. It's just, it wouldn't really be a prequel. It would be, yeah, I guess it would be a prequel but it wouldn't have anything to do with Warehouse 13. But it would still be have artifacts, and it would also be Sherlock Holmesy, and I'd love to do it. I mean, we have an outline. It's all ready to go. It's just a question of where sci-fi. There's just a certain amount of resources that can be placed, and now Jamie's on Defiance, so we'll just see. I hope Defiance is a huge hit. The trailer looks great.
It looks great. Yeah, really good.
Yeah. So here's hoping. I think they need another hit. So it'd be good to be part of a bunch of hits.
When is that?
Yeah. And anybody else?
I always ask you questions. I have 50 of them.
Well, I don't want, as long as I'm not holding anybody up from sitting.
No, don't pull you. Don't worry.
Okay.
So Brent Spiner, what was the idea of casting him? Like, did you want Brent Spiner, or did he become? I mean,
I love Brent Spiner. I mean, I don't have the same relationship with Brent that everybody else has. I saw him play John Adams in 1776 on Broadway, and I was like, I love this guy. He's great, and he's a tremendously nice guy. Really easy to work with. A lot of fun. A lot of ideas. And no, it was just a question of we knew we were creating this role, Brother Adrian. It was going to be sort of a nemesis for Artie, and I knew that Saul and Brent were really close friends. And I said, so what would you think about this? And Saul was like, oh my God, that would be a dream come true. And they just had the greatest
First
time.
time on screen in like 20 years.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're like they are really close friends in life. They talk all the time. So
Brent's an amazing
it was great fun. Yeah, he's a tremendous actor, and it was a great coup for us, a great catch, and he's just so much fun, and it worked out really well.
But it's not like a conspiracy to bring every Star Trek actor over, right?
Not on my part, no. I mean, there's a certain amount of the Star Trek repertory company that that every sci-fi show goes to. I mean, I'm sure if Leonard Nimoy was available, we'd have him on the show. I don't know that he is. Actually, I pitched Michelle for something first season, which wasn't available. Second season, yeah. I met her on the picket lines during the WGA. That's all who you know. That's all who you know.
Well, that's classic.
It sounds like it was an easy process to bring in Brent because of the person that he is. But what are the challenges to, I guess, storytelling dynamic? To write in a character that's going to have such a major role.
Well, it's fun, and they bring so much to the table already because of their relationship, because their current relationship. So you can write towards a lot of that challenging. I mean, although I kid Saul and Brent both, sometimes it becomes a contest in pausing. The guys, come on. I got 43 minutes to do this show. I can't spend 8 of them pausing. They're very intense actors. But no, it was easy. It was fun to write Brent in the show because he was he was just there to basically to torture Artie. He wants something out of Artie, and he's going to torture Artie until he gets it. And so it's just a question of Brother Adrian going after Artie, and he'll go to any length, and it was really kind of fun. It was really kind of fun.
Nice. That's
Jack, I'm
exciting.
going to pull you real quick, but before you do,